Hi, I'm here with Austin Overman and Dan Larkin of Recon. We're here at SHOT Show 2016. Gentlemen, thanks for spending some time with us today.
Thank you.
So Dan, give us some background on what really looks to be a very exciting app for the shooter.
Yeah, thanks, Ed. So, we've all had that experience where you're using an app that solves a problem that used to be a very analog experience in your life. And there came a point where I was just like, holy cow, what part of my life am I passionate about that is still very kind of stuck in the analog era technologically? And putting some thought and some time into that, I thought, guns, shooting. I love shooting. I'm a very social guy with my friends, shooting things, blowing stuff up, just having a good time. And I thought, that is still a very analog industry. So I actually reached out to my good buddy Austin, who's a professional PRS shooter, and kind of explained the concept that I had for Recon and asked him what his thoughts are. And he gets pitched on a lot of gun-related products all the time. And he said that this actually has some good legs on it. This actually is a good idea where we could create a very digital, interactive, and a gamified environment for shooters to really come together and experience shooting in a whole new way. So it kind of started from a thought, put a lot of man hours and days and weeks and months into kind of ideation and creation of what Recon is until we got to the point where we decided, hey, this is actually something. And so let's take the leap. Let's jump into it.
Now, you guys have been at this for almost a year to get to the point to actually launch this, which was actually this week that it went live on the App Store with
Download
Apple.
the app.
So congratulations. Yeah, definitely download it and check it out. We had a chance to play with it. There is some definite social media aspects to this app. Austin, you kind of bring that long-range shooter view, member of the long-range shooters of Utah community. Tell us what you think makes this unique and different versus some of the other apps that are out there.
Sure, because there are a number of apps out there for the shooting world. You have all this different segmentation of different functionalities, and really what we want to do is bring all these little segments of the entire shooting world and shooting community and bring it all into one. And it is kind of tied together with that social experience, which really, we're all kind of social creatures at heart, right? But when you're able to take all of the data that you can collect in your shooting sessions, whether it's a precision bolt gun long distance shooting, or you're a pistol shooter and you're wanting to increase your decrease your split times while increasing your accuracy, or an AR, whatever, we wanted to build an app that allows the entire shooting community across the world to be able to analyze their data, track their stats and their progress, and then take that and have a challenge aspect and a competition. And whether you show up at a range and Steve and I are shooting our pistols, or whether you're 1,000 miles apart trying to compare, minute of angles and giving a score and a precision and an accuracy element to that. So I think that it takes a lot of different segments of the shooting world and the digital imprints that are out there, and combining it all into one with the ballistics engine, with the stat tracking, with the ability to track barrel life, round counts, all of your custom ammunition, your factory ammunition, all of those stats and data that normally we have to spend hours on Google trying to track, and maybe writing down in your notebook. So yeah,
very cool.
Because somebody might say, hey, I've already got a ballistic app, I've already got Facebook, I've got enough apps. So quickly, kind of the elevator pitch around why do I need another app?
Yeah, so basically Recon is able to integrate still with a lot of that stuff. A lot of people want to be able to share their shooting experience to Facebook, and we have that functionality to share that. But a lot of people want to maybe follow Ed as a shooter, or Steve as a shooter, or Austin as a shooter, or people are really loving what Dan's doing, just going out and having fun with his buddies, shooting pistols or ARs, what have you. But they maybe don't want to, see all my baby pictures, or all the other life aspects that really takes up a lot of the social media presence. This is a app by shooters for shooters that shows all the shooting communities and the different aspects, allows people to share when maybe different competitions are going on, what they're doing as far as the locations where they're shooting, but still keep it in a concise who your audience is. So you have your pieces of the puzzle that you show up to the range, basically a brief overview of what it does. The heart of it is the fire session. So you can show up to the range, pull out your phone, I get to pick what gun I'm shooting, what ammo I'm shooting, track the stats that are related with all of those, and then bam, you're able to start your shot timer and track those things that are related to the time aspect. When you're done, take a picture of your target. The different iterations that are coming down the line are stuff that we're really excited about, but right now you'll take a picture of your target and it calculates all of your accuracy and your minute of angle, and now I can have bragging rights with maybe my fellow shooters that are in the community and interact in that way.
Yeah, because in using the app, I would almost say the schema of all the things that you track is definitely related to the shooter, and I like the fact that you don't firewall me off from Facebook, because if I want to share that target along with pictures of my wife and kids and pets, I can do that as well. So I think that's very, very cool.
Well, Austin, Dan, we certainly appreciate you taking the time to talk with us and share your story, and congratulations on getting this out there. For you guys that have iOS, and is it available on other platforms yet?
We're working on the Android for a little bit later on this year.
All right, so we're looking forward to that. Be sure to check it out and download the app.
Go to the App Store, type in Rekon, and download that app.
Download our app. Thank you guys.
All right,
Ed.
thanks.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Ed.